something with your hair.
What should I do?
What?
What should I do?
I need to cut it so all that bad shit's off, and then we need to dye it.
Okay.
Somehow.
I think we should do it. Yeah, back in the day, back when, you know, stuff was real. Back then, people were out there on the streets, like, making stuff happen. I was around back then. How's that? I'm Bob Jensen. I am the founder of Basement Transmissions. Basement Transmissions is currently an all-ages show venue with an art gallery space where we sort of try to encourage young people to get involved in the arts, as well as have shows and exhibitions of musicians and artists. We opened September of 2011. We've been open a full year now. We've had almost 150 shows at our place. They range from shows with, you know, 5 kids standing there looking bored to, like, you know, 150 kids packed wall to wall. It depends on the promoters and that sort of thing.
Some of the promoters you guys have out there usually do, like, incentives.
Yeah, they'll come up, like, crafty ways to, like, make the events more of a thing. Like, they'll have, like, you're probably talking about Don Frankie specifically.
Yeah, Don Frankie this Productions. Is Frank Sanzo. He runs Don Frankie Productions. Don Frankie is the production company itself is a local promoter.
If it wasn't for BT, I mean, BT started everything. Got all the kids back playing again. There wasn't a place in town for any of the young bands to play.
How long have you guys been a band for?
Well, we started in April probably.
How old are you guys? High school?
Yeah, I'm only 16.
15, 14, 15, 16.
Where do you guys usually play at?
Here. The only place we've gotten shows so far is here.
We also help young bands get t-shirts made so that they have merch. We help them understand silk screening so that they have a chance to generate revenue themselves so they can get out and tour and do things like that. We actually help bands tour.
Once Basement Transmissions opened, it opened the doors for a ton of young kids to finally have a place to play again. Right.
Like, we're, you know, the promoters, my main focus is trying to get everyone to work together to make our whole scene a better place. And Frank is very hip to that, as well as most of the other promoters that work here.
How do you guys feel about Basement Transmissions? Do you think it provides an opportunity for you guys to...
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, we played on the same stage as, like, Panic at the Disco for all those Hawthorne Heights.
It's great.
For all those it's enough.
We love it because it's not like, it's probably the only place that we can go as kids to actually hang out and listen to music.
We do our very best to just make it easier for young artists and musicians to be successful.
But yeah, it all started here. If this place hadn't gotten going, seriously, if this place hadn't gotten going, the scene was dying close to dead.
Stay till the job gets done!
Hi, my name is Brooks. I've been helping out down at Basement Transmissions here for a few months now. The thing that makes this place unique, I think, is there's a lot of shows that go on here, but it's not a bar.
The scene is a really crazy thing that a lot of people think they understand, but they don't really understand that well. Being an old-timey vet with the scene, I know a lot of things that a lot of people don't know. One thing that people don't really take into account is the clear distinction between 21 and down and 21 and up.
This place, it's not... A lot of people go to the bar to see a band, and they go for the drinking.
Whereas 21 and down, the kids don't have that luxury. They go there because they love music, and that's what makes the 21 and down scene like a lot more exciting for me. Is they don't have the outside motivation of alcohol.
So what I do here is a little bit of construction, help out where I can, handyman work, carpentry, and.
Success. So strictly volunteer based, eh?
It started out as the first couple times he paid me, and then I was just, you know, I just want to help out. You know, I like doing things for other people and not expecting anything in return. I'm not sure what kind of philosophy it is, but it's just, you know, thinking about others, you know, instead of thinking about myself all the time. You know, and Bobby's definitely that way. He helps out a lot of people, a lot of starving musicians. And like I said, he's not making tons of money here. He's doing it for the music. Great guy. One of the nicest guys I've met in Erie so far since I've been up here.
Oh my god, it's freezing out. It's snowing.
It's sailing now.
Ew.
Ew.
Ew, I hate it.
This is ridiculous.
This is how I do it. Glad we got these heaters. I'm serious. We're going to 1305 12th Street. You can follow us, of course, but just in case you get lost.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you want to know how I ended up with my disability? Is that the situation?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, in high school, I had like dreadlocks and was sort of like a progressive kid. I was down in the basement of the school. It was I was in the dark room of the school. I was interested in photography. The end of the school bell rang. We were on our way up the staircase. We had to cut through the wood shop, which was closed down at Fairview at the time. So you had to walk through sort of an abandoned part of the school to get to the dark room. So like a whole group of these football player type kids sort of cornered us, and they started pushing me around, and we were on the stairs. So I said, no, let's go down. If you were going to fight or whatever, let's go downstairs. I'd never been in a fight before, so I was sort of like, okay, well, I guess this is where it starts. I hit him. The kid went down to the ground. I was like, whoa, like, fight's over, cool. Wow, that was easy. No. He got up at that point. Then we started sort of fighting or whatever, just throwing punches back and forth. He grabbed onto me, I grabbed onto him. It was sort of like, like we were spinning like this in the fight. And on the wall in the hallway there was like one of these meters for like reading the gas or whatever. And it hit me on the head and sort of dazed me, but we were still holding each other like Michael Jackson Beat It style. And he threw me to the ground. When I hit the ground, it broke my neck. He climbed on top of me. He kept hitting me. I was like at that point, my neck was broken, so my body had like ceased functioning. I couldn't move my arms or anything. It's like hitting me back and forth, like whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. And it's like, dude, you broke my neck. The fight is over. He's like, fuck your neck. I don't give a fuck. Some shit like that. Now, I started off not having any movement at all, like being able to move at all. Was in a hospital for a month, completely like don't even remember that month because of like being on morphine and
Were you in a coma, kind of?
I was, well, I think they just, I honestly don't even know. I think that I was on so much morphine that I was just completely out. I had like one vision when I was in the hospital of being like on the back of a Harley with my family all around me, my grandparents. And I'm like in a hospital room on a Harley with my family around me. It was weird. That's like not real. Anyways, so that's like, like it's weird that like I've just gone from, like being completely disabled to where I am now, running a whole business and doing all the crazy stuff that I'm doing now. Going all the way through graduate school and all that sort of stuff. Pretty cool.
This place is still pretty new. It's only been around for about a year, or a little over a year. Do you think Bobby J's visions, come to life?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, it's made a lot of improvements. I mean, they actually have heat now.
Yeah,
Somewhat.
heat's new. Also, just booking. Band
all the
booking
art
here is
shows
pretty
he
good.
has too.
Yeah.
It's the bigger picture that we're,
exactly.
that we're interested in.
Yeah, he's got a good vision.
I don't know what was, from the art and what was from just sheer determination. It made me feel like I don't know, it made me feel accomplished or something, to be able to do something that normal people couldn't do, even though I had the disability.
How do you guys see the future of BT? You know,
It's gonna get bigger.
It's gonna get bigger?
Definitely. Definitely.
It's already gotten.
It's already gotten a lot bigger.
I'm really excited to see how it
evolves.
Yeah, how it evolves.
I think it'll just continue to grow. So it's not just us. I mean, there's other guys working hard at it.
Yeah, definitely.
Stuff, you know what I mean? So.
We hustle, you know, we do anything that we can, trying to up the game of our venue all the time. We started off with no money, but, you know, once we are raising money slowly. We've...
Have money still.
What's that?
We're struggling.
We're still struggling as a startup business, but things are continually getting better all the time.
And another thing that's nice about this place is, like, I come to every show. I watch over my own venue, whereas other venues we've had before, it's like they would rent you the venue and then they walk out and leave, they hand you the keys and they're out, and they don't watch over their place. For me, I care about this place, it's my place. So I make sure to know all the bands.
He cares about the whole community,
yeah,
too,
I care
not
about
just the place.
Like every single band and every single kid. I do my best to, like, you know, find out what they're into and find connections that help them be successful with their own needs. People always say, oh, you need to go to a bigger city, you need to go to another city. Well, no, I'm gonna do it here. This is my city, this is my ground. You know what I mean? I was born here, and this is like, I should be able to make a living doing what I enjoy. This town is just sort of beat down when it comes to the arts, and it doesn't need to be. It just, I think the problem with arts in my community is that it lacks leadership and people that actually care about the community at large. And as much as I want to just focus on art, if I don't do it, then I will never be able to be successful myself as an artist, because the scene, it needs like to be reinvigorated, and it needs to have some life breathed into it. And so I guess BT is sort of my vehicle to make that happen for everyone else, but also for myself.
No, just anybody that's watching that hasn't came down here and experienced the show here, come on down. I mean, for a nominal fee, you get to come in and enjoy local music. We get bands from, you know, all over the United States at times. So, yeah, come on down. Come on down.